Hi, I'm Mike. Calving keeps chugging along, and we're already over a quarter of the way through the herd, with a lot more left to do. Today we take a look at a couple of the stars of this calving season and get a calving update on the rest, as the biggest part of the project list continues on our Wyoming Life. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us once again, and if you're new here, I'm glad that you found us. It's springtime here on the ranch, one of the most exciting times to come along because something is always happening. Right now, we're concentrating on calving, and this year bringing you closer and more in-depth than ever before. If you've ever wanted to escape your ordinary, I invite you to subscribe and explore the ranch life with us, because starting now, you don't want to miss a thing. This week has been pretty exciting around here. Not only are we calving, but we also announced Erin's new addition to the ranch, and that's her new farm store, which we're also working on and we hope to have open ahead of schedule. Along with that project, we're just a little bit over a week ago, we started calving. Our first day of calving, we had 4 calves born and ended that evening with 5 calves on the ground, including number 1, who was born premature a few weeks before. We made it all the way to number 12 before tragedy struck and we lost a calf. Luckily, we had twins the very next morning, and Mom gave up one of her calves to the mom that lost hers. We're going to check in with them in just a little bit, but first we have to go and check cows this morning. And it doesn't take long before we find a new calf only a few feet from the gate. If you've been watching our live webcam, I hope that you've managed to see a few calves being born. There have been quite a few born within view of the camera, including one last Saturday, our Easter calf, who was born live on YouTube with thousands watching his birth. We're gonna get right up in her business because we really have no shame. And we're actually gonna jump out here and give her a little bit of a hand. Come on, you're okay. So obviously, as you can see here, the calf is alive and well. Hey, sit. Hey, whoa, 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 hey. There we go. He's still out here somewhere. And we're gonna go find him in just a bit, right after we finish checking cows this morning. Over the hill and through the sagebrush, we find another fresh calf and get him tagged for identification purposes. We tag all of our calves sequentially, meaning the first one born is number 1, the second one is number 2. This one is number 38. And the main reason we tag sequentially is so that we always know who is the youngest calf out here. The youngest are the calves that are going to need the most help. If we see number 1 or number 2 laying in the pasture, they're probably just sleeping. But number 36, she could be having an issue. Maybe her mom isn't making enough milk, or she's too cold to get up. No matter which order we tag in, we still keep track of who is born, their moms, their sex, color, and any other notes that we may need to keep. Not far away is another calf, just born, still wet and waiting to be dried off by mom. This is one of the most ideal times to tag. The calf hasn't gotten up to walk yet, and if mom is agreeable, she should be easy to tag before we can get out of the way and let mom and calf bond. Speaking of bonding, number 4 and little number 13 are still living together in the barn. Number 13 was an abandoned twin, and number 4 lost her calf as it was born premature. Together though, they have formed a new family, and today is the day that they get to leave the barn and venture outside to a private corral to continue their bonding. Eventually, they'll be returned to the herd, but for right now, a little sunshine and some vitamin D will do them some good and allow them to get used to each other just a little bit longer in a bigger environment. Now, we could just turn them loose. They look pretty well bonded, but I've been burned before. So a couple more days together will do them and me some good. Once they are situated, it's back out to the field where we can continue our own bonding with our herd. I figure the more cows that know that I'm out here to help them and not to harm them or their calves, the better. So almost every opportunity I have, I like to stop and get close to the cows and the calves. A calf lying by itself looks lonely and might just need a little bit of company. The whole point of this is to show the calves that I don't need to be feared, and begins to build the relationship that I'm proud to have with most of the animals around here. Even Mom stands back and watches us hang out. But eventually, enough is enough, and she decides that she wants her calf back, even if he has a different idea. Another calf off by himself today is number 28. He was born live on YouTube in front of thousands, and although he has no idea, he is pretty calm in the face of the camera, considering he was born under one. But after a while, even he gets bored with us and moves on. This is one of the greatest perks of the job, although you still have to keep your eye out for a mom, and not all calves want to be your friend. So far, the calf count is at about 40. We still have over 100 cows left to calve, and that leaves plenty more adventures to come. Please subscribe, hit the bell button so that you get notifications when a new video or live stream comes out, because we plan on bringing you with us for much, much more from Calving 2019. Be on the lookout for some cool new features, including an upcoming virtual reality 360-degree video coming out from us, bringing you with us on the ranch like never before. This week, I want to invite you to our live stream on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. It's been a while since we've given away anything, so I think I better do some digging into the old prize closet and see what we can find. We're going to have some fun. That's Thursday night, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. Until then, I'm going to head back out and hang out with our friends. But I want you to have a great week. And thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life.